History often remembers the names of kings and generals, those figures who commanded armies and shaped nations from positions of power. Their stories are etched in stone, their legacies celebrated in grand monuments. But the annals of time often overlook those whose contributions, though equally vital, remain hidden in the shadows. Some of its fiercest heroes and heroines remain unsung, their bravery and sacrifices fading from collective memory. Juana Azurduy de Padilla is one such legend, a name that deserves to be spoken with reverence and admiration. She was a warrior, a fearless combatant on the battlefield, a mother fiercely protective of her children and her people, and a symbol of freedom, a beacon of hope for those yearning to break free from oppression. Her battlefield was the rugged terrain of the Andes, a landscape as unforgiving as the fight she waged. Her crown was not of gold or jewels, but forged in the crucible of courage and unwavering conviction. In a world that tried to confine women to the domestic sphere, limiting their roles and silencing their voices, Juana broke every boundary, shattering expectations and defying societal norms with every step she took. She rose to lead her people against the formidable Spanish Empire, a force that sought to control their land and their destiny. Her mestiza heritage, a blend of indigenous and Spanish ancestry, gave her a unique perspective on the deep-seated injustices plaguing her land, fueling her relentless fight for the dignity of her people and their ultimate independence from colonial rule. Juana's story stands as a blazing reminder that true leadership is not bestowed by titles or inherited through lineage, but born from decisive action, unwavering resolve, and a profound commitment to justice, a light of hope for the oppressed. Her legacy echoing through the majestic mountains to this very day, inspiring generations to come. Born in 1780 in what is now Bolivia, Juana's early life was marked by loss and rebellion. Orphaned and sent to a convent, she refused to be tamed, her spirit too wild for the walls meant to contain her. Expelled for her defiance, she returned to the countryside, witnessing firsthand the suffering of indigenous people under colonial rule. These injustices ignited her revolutionary spirit. In 1805, she married Manuel Asensio Padilla, a partner in both love and the dream of freedom. Together they envisioned a land liberated from Spanish oppression. Their union became the spark that would ignite a revolution. The year is 1809. Across the vast landscapes of South America, a profound shift was beginning. The winds of change carried whispers of freedom, and the call for independence rang out, echoing through the valleys and mountains. It was a time of great upheaval and even greater hope. In the midst of this revolutionary fervor, two figures emerged, Juana Azurduy and Manuel Padilla. They were partners in life and in the fight for liberation. They answered the call, risking everything, their lives, their family, their future, for the promise of freedom. Juana, a woman of extraordinary courage and conviction, refused to stay on the sidelines. She possessed a fiery spirit and an unwavering commitment to the cause. She didn't just offer support from afar. She fought on the front lines, fearlessly facing the enemy alongside her fellow patriots. Her bravery and strategic brilliance on the battlefield quickly earned the respect of even the most hardened soldiers. They saw in her not just a woman, but a leader. Their humble home, once a place of family and warmth, became a rebel headquarters, a hub of revolutionary activity. Recognizing the strength in unity, Juana helped form a formidable guerrilla army, drawing together indigenous people, mestizos, and people from all walks of life who yearned for liberation. With unwavering dedication, she trained fighters in the art of combat, led daring ambushes against the Spanish forces, and skillfully used the rugged terrain of the Andes as her greatest ally, turning the mountains into a natural fortress. But the war for independence was a brutal and unforgiving conflict. The fight took a heavy toll, inflicting unimaginable pain. Juana and Manuel suffered the devastating loss of all four of their sons. Yet even in the face of such profound grief, her spirit remained unbroken. Her grief became her strength, a wellspring of resilience that fueled her determination. It only strengthened her resolve to fight for her people, to create a future where others would not have to endure such suffering. She became a mother to the revolution itself, nurturing it with her unwavering dedication and fierce love. She vowed to protect others from the pain she had endured, to build a better world for future generations. Juana's extraordinary leadership, her courage and her unwavering commitment transformed her into the very heart of the resistance, an inspiration to all who fought for freedom. Juana's legend grew with every battle, stories of her bravery and tactical genius spreading like wildfire among the patriots. Her innovative guerrilla tactics consistently confounded the Spanish forces, who were accustomed to traditional warfare. She turned the rugged terrain of the Andes into a weapon. This earned her the revered title, Lioness of Bolivia, a testament to her courage and unwavering spirit in the fight for independence. At the pivotal Battle of La Laguna, displaying incredible leadership, she personally led a daring cavalry charge, inspiring her troops to fight with unmatched ferocity. In a moment of sheer audacity and bravery, she led the charge that resulted in capturing the enemy's standard, a significant blow to their morale. Amidst the chaos of battle, she also demonstrated her unwavering loyalty and compassion by fearlessly rescuing her wounded husband from the thick of the fighting. Her extraordinary heroism and battlefield prowess earned her the distinguished rank of Lieutenant Colonel, a rare and unprecedented honor for a woman in that era, breaking societal norms and paving the way for future generations. She didn't command from afar, she fought alongside her soldiers, sharing the same dangers and hardships. She connected with her troops on a personal level, sharing their hardships and speaking their language, Quechua, fostering a deep sense of camaraderie. Her exceptional leadership was not based on authority, but on mutual respect and a shared struggle for freedom, earning her the unwavering loyalty of her troops. This deep connection and shared experience were the bedrock of her command, binding her diverse army together into a formidable fighting force. After the tragic death of her husband, Manuel, Juana, though heartbroken, refused to yield. She pressed on, her resolve strengthened by grief and a burning desire for liberation. She continued leading the resistance alone, her spirit unbroken, a beacon of hope for those who yearned for freedom from colonial rule. She carried not just the hopes of Bolivia, but the aspirations of an entire continent yearning for independence, a symbol of resistance against oppression. Juana Azurduy de Padilla, the Lioness of Bolivia, remained defiant, refusing to surrender even in the face of overwhelming loss, a true testament to her indomitable spirit. As the wars ended, Juana's guerrilla campaign proved vital to South America's liberation. Simon Bolivar himself honored her, saying the country should bear her name. She was promoted to general, but peace brought her no reward. She lived in poverty, her heroism forgotten. For decades, her story faded, overshadowed by male leaders, but legends like Juana's cannot stay buried. Today, she is celebrated as a founding mother of Bolivia and Argentina, her name gracing streets and monuments. Juana Azurduy stands as a symbol of female strength, indigenous resistance, and the power of courage. Her spirit endures, inspiring all who fight for justice and freedom.